Hello everyone, I'm Gail and this is Gail's Golden Needle. This is a Flosstube channel and it's primarily about cross stitch and sometimes some quilting and some English paper piecing, some embroidery, some wool applique, and a little bit of life. So welcome everyone. I have quite a few new subscribers, so welcome. I'm so happy that you have subscribed. And I hope that you continue watching and like what you see. I've had several comments and we've been chatting back and forth. So thank you for the comments. I love the conversation and the connections. It's just a wonderful community. And it makes my day to just see a comment. It's like you open that comment and it's like opening a little card from somebody. So thank you. Thank you to everyone, all of my family and friends who keep coming back and watching. I'm glad that you're watching. My views have gone up quite a bit, so yay. My granddaughters are going, yeah, okay, Nana. So today, what do we have? I have some finishes that I'm really excited to show you. I have a few whips, and I've got a little bit of haul, some kind of interesting haul. Some of it's cross stitch. It's sewing. So let's start with my finishes. I'm so excited. So one of the little things I finished was from Keeper of the Pins by With Thy Needle and Thread. And I finished my Soul is Fed. So I had finished it before, but now I have fully finished it. So I found the rickrack, I stuffed it, found the rickrack. Like I said, I had replaced, there was some excess to be here, and I put buttons on it. So when I found this rickrack, it's part of my haul, but I had to use it. So, and then this is the back fabric. So, and then I'm going to just, well, I'll put this over here because this was some of the threads. This is the threads that I'm using. I just put a whole bunch together. I've changed up a couple of things and some other stuff, so you'll see that coming up. The next, I finished the Blue Flower Tudor Bee. So this is it, Tudor Bee. And I'm so excited about this. So this is on, oh, that other was on 18 count tea-dyed Ada by me. This is on 18 count Pictureless plus, I think it's ale. No, vellum. Sorry, this is on vellum. Vellum. So, in part of my haul again, I found some velvet rickrack. So it's in this pretty pink. You can kind of see how velvety it is. It's so soft, so pretty. And so you ready for the back? Because I kind of did it my way. This is the back. It's a rose. It's just a modern rose, not a Tudor rose. So yep, that's the back. And I changed up, there were some little doodads that are supposed to be in here. I don't know if you can see on here. She has like little doodads there. I changed it up and put my initials and 2022. So, and the colors have all changed. They are DMC, and if you're interested in any of my colors, I've got the list here, but I can let you know. But there's my Tudor Bee with the velvet rickrack. So that was pretty exciting. That was a real pretty one. The next was, thank you, Kim, from Kim at Stitch and Stuff with her daughter, Sarah, which we did a Zoom yesterday and met up with some new people. That was so nice. It was lovely. Thank you so much for doing the Zoom call yesterday. I had a great time. I met a new stitchy person, Steph, and I think she's in either San Diego or San Francisco. I think it's San Diego area. Lovely. She's got a beautiful, beautiful, what is her? She is Steph Makes All the Things. STEF makes all the things on Instagram. And she does. She does some beautiful sewing and cross stitch, and her food looks really yummy. I'd like to go to her house for dinner. So, hi, Steph. So, back to Kim from Stitch and Stuff. She's been teasing me because I've been wanting to do all these pincushion kind of things. And so she keeps sending me stuff. Well, she did do this one, and I saw it on her channel, and I was like, oh, why haven't I seen that before? I have Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher, right? Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine subscription, and I have all of the digital. So I was like, what issue was this in? And I'm looking and looking and looking. I'm going through everything, and, you know, I should have just looked at the index page and looked for Tomato Time Needlebook. So this is Tomato Time Needlebook. And uh-oh, now I'm going to try and remember which issue this was in. I think it was 2020. It says copyright 2020, so it must have been in the 2020, one of the 2020 issues. So it's Tomato Time, and it's a needle book. And they did have you finish it with all of the stitching on the inside. And I agree with Kim. That just doesn't, no. I did all that work. I want to show it off. It's by Sub Rosa Design. So these are the floss. I changed up some of the flosses in there. I used 22 for my red. And then I also used DMC 3852. 779 was my letters. And 3863. So, because I changed her hair up to be a little more mousy brown blonde. So this is how mine turned out. I fully finished it. And this is on Picture This Plus Oaken, 18 count. So there. And I added the ribbons. I put buttons on the ends of the ribbons. And then on my back, I did my initials in 2022. And how I did this was I'll show you. I drew out how I do my GM. It's one of the ways. This isn't my official way. This is my at work fast way. Because I have to initial so often. So this is how I did my initials, and I charted it out. And so, oops, that's mine. Oop, I had it upside down. Okay. Now the inside, so then I finished it into, like I said, a needle book. So the inside, I made a little pocket and then a little piece of felted wool. And then I just put some blanket stitch around it for a little more primitive look there. So that's my needle book to go into my bowl, basket, box, whatever I find to put all of these pin cushions, my pin cushion collection. I have quite a collection. So, and then I have some of these others that I'm stitching up. So, there you have Tomato Time Needlebook. So, then on to some of my works in progress. And on that note of all the pin cushions, Poutini put out a freebie that says, please enter your pin. So I downloaded that. And I'm stitching on this one up, changing all the colors, Now this is on, it's either a 20 or a 22 count Aida that I tea-dyed myself. So it's shrunk. I haven't really counted it out. It might be a 21. We're going to go with it's a 21 now. So this is what I've done so far. And so I have, again, these are all just some colors that I've put together for all of these pin cushions. And this one though, I am using Cherry Cobbler for the tomato. And I used as much as I could, using up some of my fancy floss. And so Wood Trail is the letters, and Olive Brown by Color and Cotton is the tomato top. So that's what I've gotten done so far. So I have that finished up pretty soon, I hope. So that is the first whip. The second one that I kind of worked on since last time we saw each other, or that I was here, I worked on my Modern Folk Embroidery 4 Seasons. He calls them the Japanese pin cushions. I'm putting them all together. So, and I am stitching this on 32 count mustard Murano, and I'm using DMC 3750. So this is the color. It is a blue. It looks really black on the when I show it, but it is this dark navy blue. And so I've gotten 3 seasons done. So now I just have to do the 4th one. This is a nice stitch. This is a really fun stitch. It does take me a while, like I said, after working with Ada, to adjust my eyes to this. But once I get going, I'm fine. So I have to, if I'm going to work on this, I have to work on it when I haven't worked on Ada. If I work on it in the morning, I don't work on Ada first. I work on this. Or when I come home from work, I work on this first. So just so that my eyes can adjust better. But there it is. So that's really turning out nice. Can't wait to get that done. I've been looking at some frames because this one will probably end up being framed. The next thing I have is my sow with Amy, A Little Farm Quilts, and Hannah Dowling. So this is Cottage Garden Samplings, A Year in the Woods, and we're doing also the hashtag Woods Sunday Sal. And I just had finished the jackrabbit, so now I'm working on the raccoon. And I just saw that she released the next one in the series, which is the bat. Oh my gosh, the bat is so cool. I love how she put it up in the corner. She's just amazing with these. So this is on it's either 18 or 16 that I hand dyed. I think it's 18 fabric. And I tried to make it look a little murky. And so this is where I'm at with Ricky. Oh, he's looking so cute. So I got his face done. I started working on the tail here. I started putting in another flower just because I got tired of working with all those Ricky colors. I wanted to get some pink in there. So he's looking so cool. I really like how she blends these colors. So that's Ricky. So that's about all I've been working on so far and gotten done. I do have some haul that I'll show you, a little bit of haul. So I went, not this past Wednesday, but the Wednesday before, with some of my quilty friends. Hi guys and hi ladies. It's so nice that we got to get away again. And we went up to the Milwaukee area. There are 2 shops that are like back to back, right next to each other. They're basically like 3 doors apart. One is Patched Works, and it's a full quilt shop, really nice quilt shop, big. And the other shop is a sewing center. It's Bigsby's Sewing Center. And Bigsby's is a little bit different what fabrics they carry than what the quilt shop carries. They also, Bigsby's has a wall of buttons, the notions, they do carry all of the Sue Spargo threads and wool applique. And then they had the rickrack. I was just like, what? I found rickrack. So I found this cream color. It's so pretty. And the price was really good. Really good. And then I found this, almost looks like tea dyed. So it's a little bit darker than this one. You can see it's a little bit darker. And then I found this gray. This real pretty, like, taupey gray. It has a little more like rope feel and look to it. So and it's much smaller than the other. You can see it's much smaller. So I got some of that. And then of course you saw that I got the pink velvet. I completely have velvet rickrack. It was just, now that's a little more pricey. Oh, excuse me. I need to take a sip. That's a little more pricey, but I had to have it. It was worth it. I can't wait till we go back up, maybe next month or maybe in October. We're trying to see when we can get back up there again. And then I also got a green velvet rickrack. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's so pretty. And of course, I had to get purple. This just looks, oh my gosh, just so regal, and oh, I love it. Isn't that pretty? I've got all my rickrack. And at so Patchworks, I bought just a couple of fabrics. And so this is by, let's see who this is by. This is Birch Fabrics, and this is some of the, so I bought this one. I'll show it to you this way. So I bought this. I got it going up. This one. I'm going to make a bag out of it. So I just loved all the animals. I like his cardinals, but I also liked all of the animals. I thought that was really fun. And then this other one that kind of goes with it, that has the owls in the birch trees. Isn't that cool? And in the birch trees, they're like eyes looking at you too. So I really like that. So some fun fabrics. So then on our way back down into the city, we swung over and went to one of my local needle shops, which is Black Cat Stitchery, and it's like right on the state line between Illinois and Wisconsin, and it's over towards the lake. And so I just picked up some fancy floss. I think I had some other that I needed, and so they're already in with the kitted up or works in progress. So I got some more of those. I looked around, I couldn't find, they didn't have in stock some of the patterns that I wanted. They were very busy. So the one little corner where the fabric was, it was just so busy, and I had my friends with me, and I didn't want to, have to wait 20 minutes to, look at fabric. So I'm going to go up there another time. Hopefully soon, like maybe Wednesday, my day off. We'll see. So that's what's been happening with me. I've been, we've had some rain. It's been muggy again. It's really kind of muggy. Today the sun is finally shining. Yesterday it was very rainy. And, but everybody starts school tomorrow here. So I think they're looking forward to that. I think they're ready to get back to school. I know the parents are. So I'm sure many of you have children and grandchildren that are going back to school. So that's all I have for today. Oh, I'm sorry. I do have something else. I keep forgetting this. My plan. Oh my goodness. I hope you stayed with me. So my plan. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I'm planning a birthday sow. So I'm going to start it on August 31st. And I will do another floss tube on August 31st to show you how I start. I'm going to do my start. And it's going to be the P. Buckley Moss. And I think I've decided I'm going to do the Nurses 3. So I'm going to do the Nurses 3. So the hashtag is PB Moss Sow. So I have all of some flosses picked out like I've showed before. Oh, and part of my haul was I got a new another scroll rod. So I'm using some 18 count Aida that Amy dyed for me. So it's kind of this real pretty blue aqua color. I think it'll look really nice on there. And I've got it marked to start in the middle. I'm going to start, my plan is to start with the nurses. And I still have to figure out about doing a color conversion for their skin. So I have to find that. I still have to find where there's a good color conversion charts. And I'm going to do them, and then I might do this, the cats. I want the words in this bottom, and somehow I'm going to cut off some of this or cut it down. And I'm not sure. I'll just think about that when I get there. Okay. That'll be a long way off. So I got lots of time to think about that. So those are my plans. And so hopefully you'll be back here and join me on August 31st. If you have a Buckley Moss, please join the SAL. If you don't, just follow the SAL. Follow what we're doing. There's a few of us that are going to be starting it. I believe that Kim from Stitch and Stuff, she's going to be doing Buckley Moss. And I think another Stephanie that I know in New Jersey. Stephanie, are you going to be joining us on the SAL? Let me know in the comments. I think you said something about you were going to try, or that you had one. So that'll be fun. So, okay, that's truly everything now. So everybody take care, be good, be kind, be well, and enjoy the upcoming fall. That's my favorite. Take care.